Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Yes. Okay. Right. So now we're back online. Yes. Avoid any legal precautions by telling the other people that they are being recorded. So you're being recorded, broski.
What? I don't hear so well. It's fine. You can tell me later. No, I'm joking.
What? Really? Can you not hear me?
No, I can't. I was just joking.
Oh, thank fuck for that, man. I was like, please tell me I don't need to fuck about with
I,
the settings again.
no, no. It was just it was a legal joke there. Yeah, my bad.
Well, it
Yeah, no,
wasn't funny, damn it.
yeah, no. I actually didn't hear you say that I wasn't being recorded. So yeah, yeah. I completely understand it. Welcome back, everybody.
Oh yes, welcome back indeed.
So yeah,
Yeah, so basically we're gonna go through first off I thought I would go through like our thoughts and experiences and sort of memories basically of predator hunting grounds and for us to get his opinion out there. I think stuff that could be changed. Basically the good, the bad and the ugly is what I would call it. You know what I mean? I think that's already what I've called it in an earlier concept. But I mean, as you'll see here in in this video, it's like I'm looking through like different information for the Viridium fragments and stuff. Now I can't really see it there, but it says something like after the Stargazer incident.
numerous scientific discoveries were made around it. Damn, man, you're scrolling so. No, I'm joking. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically yeah, it's just explaining the game and like
Hmm.
there's a good bit of lore in there too. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it is great that it kind of goes along with, well, it follows the story. You know, it follows the latest movie. I'm a little bit disappointed though with just the amount, because I mean, that's it basically there in the video. You know, it's just like a couple of paragraphs. I could write more. You know, for fan fiction in a text. Do you know what
yeah,
I mean? It's ridiculous. I would have liked some really nice
collectible
in-depth
documents.
backstory or something, you know?
Yeah, collectible documents that could actually take you through.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there is. I mean, you'll see in. I think it's in the first. Well, this is the first video. Um, like going through the tutorial and stuff like later on. But if you see in the extras here, it does actually say otherworld life forms recordings. Now they are locked.
I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was checking them out. I mean, that's why I was also running around in the game because I was, I was hoping that I could pick them up. It's a lot like them audio cassette things, isn't it, from AVP? Did you play that game?
No, on
Ah,
PlayStation, I didn't. I just downloaded the Avatar thing for it.
right, okay, no worries. Well, you get like these holotapes that you can collect throughout the game, and basically, you just kind of you put the stories all together. It's always just like scientists, like researchers, just like doing a commentary and everything like that. I did actually check in this because, funnily enough, I heard. Well, it was a subscriber actually, a buddy of mine. He said in this comment, Arnold Schwarzenegger has confirmed playing Dutch Schaefer for the Predator game, meaning this. Well, I mean, I've checked it out, and so far in the cast, it has been mentioned now on YouTube as well, like online. It's like, oh, Schwarzenegger confirmed in Predator Hunting Grounds, and I don't think it's Predator Hunting Grounds. I mean, it'd be great if it is, if they had a couple of like video logs with him in there, but
Yeah, it
yeah.
seems like they put him in a movie. I mean, they just made like the new Terminator movie, and I could see them be trying to make a Predator movie.
Well, I mean, this was the whole point about this game. It was supposed to be, sort of, what's the way to describe it? I mean, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's a tribute. It's a tribute to the first movie, obviously. But there is another game that's, I think it's for VR, so it's like, or like just for arcade, and that's also based on the first film.
A Predator VR game? That sounds
Yeah, it sounds awesome, doesn't it? I've actually seen the trailer, and it looks amazing. I want it.
yeah, man. This was really amazing to play. Like, yeah, this really was like, damn.
I think there was quite a few faults that I found whilst I was playing the game at first. I think it's just like nitpicking, but like in audio and stuff, and a bit of visual work as well. Do you know like when, for example, like when the predator he jumps from like the edge of the branches?
Yeah,
For some reason in my mind, I just imagine them branches to, to bounce a little bit and creak. I know it has that effect of like the leaves and shit. Do you remember like all the leaves and moss and bark and stuff that was
Like
coming down?
trail in the air, like where you were stepping and stuff, debris falling from the tree. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean that was cool, but I don't know. I just feel like
like it swayed a little bit, like with each step,
mm,
like what would happen like in reality. Like I think the only thing that got me was the like it felt like it was kind of clumsy. You know what I mean? Like I would jump from one limb to another limb or from one limb to a house, and it took me a little while to get a hang of this like little dot that you had like it was kind of awkward. Like
I just mentioned it there in the video. Did you hear?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
That's
I mean
quite funny.
like I felt like it would have been better like with the crosshairs. Like if it was just out of range, it just like wouldn't work.
Do you see them vines there?
Yeah, you can't get on those vines.
Do you know what I was thinking though? I was thinking, wouldn't it be incredible? Because I mean, he's got like this. I mean, in the game mechanics, obviously, it's mechanics, to climb up the trees and stuff. I mean, how cool would it be though? Like, instead of just having trees that you can jump from branch to branch, also have vines that you can fucking swing across as well. Because I think I heard a story once, and I swear I don't know if it's real or if it's bullshit, but I once heard that they put a monkey in a stunt suit. Do you know them like effects stunt suits that they
Yeah,
use in films? Yeah, for a lot of the predator's movement, like within the trees.
yeah, I could see that. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I could see them doing that because he was like rather apish like when he was like in the suit.
I honestly don't know where that idea would have come from. I can't remember if I heard it in the comments or if I heard it in like commentary or something, or if I read it somewhere, or if it's just something I've made up. But because I mean, like the first one was Jean Claude Van Damme, wasn't it?
Like, first what?
The first stuntman to play as the Predator was originally Jean Claude Van Damme.
Oh yeah, and he said it was too hot or something, and he couldn't take it. Like I'm
Yeah, there was supposed to be a lot. I think there was quite a lot of backstory. Well, not a lot of backstory, but I think there were a lot of different factors. Yeah, he was claustrophobic, and yeah, obviously being in that suit for so many hours and stuff.
I don't know. I love John Claude. I can't say that I blame him. That's a hot ass.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
at
man.
the time, it was probably like a stupid idea at the time. Like, oh, cheesy ass alien movie. And then now it's like such an iconic movie. Like, yeah. And like a lot of people probably wouldn't have even known because I know like probably back then, a lot. No, I didn't watch a whole lot of credits back then. Like, I don't think anybody I know really did. So a lot of people
Mhm.
probably known that it was Jean Claude Van Damme.
No, oh, excuse me. No, I mean I only sort of found that out a couple of years ago, I think, and that was like either in a magazine or it was some type of article online that I read.
Yeah, I really did like this game. It was really fun to. It was fun to play this like while it was available for free like that. I bet you went to take a piss and just like I'll be safe right here. Oh, that was when I woke up and I started messaging you. I was like, this is pissing me off. I woke up and tried to download the game and I was like, this is horrible.
I think I did quite. I think I did quite. Blah. I think I did have quite a few complaints when I first played it.
Why?
I think it was just like, I want to jump over there. I want to go over there. Why can't I go over there? I want to do this. I want to do that. Because it's just that excitement, especially when you first play it, just to be able to explore. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah. I
Just
want to
have
see
something
more.
free roam.
Like I would think that you'd be able to get on top of that mountain and everything. I would have tried the same thing. I'd have been like, oh shit, let's get to the highest point. It's always one of my goals when I
Okay.
start a new game. Let's get to
Mm.
the highest place in the game that we can. Let's see how high we can get. And right then it like pushed you. It was like, no, you're out of the bounds.
Well,
Damn it.
did you notice as well? I mean, I only noticed it. Well, I kind of realized it earlier today. Funnily enough, that there was no slopes within the map. There was a couple of hills, but I mean, normally in a jungle, you'd expect
Like some hills, like really hilly areas.
like a really hilly trenched area. obviously like an open road, especially because there's so many fucking huts in this map that we have.
Man, I know when I was playing as the Predator. Oh, oh, you better take this dude's head off. It was really awkward to use that gun. Oh, he went flying.
Yeah,
It,
using stuff like the aiming system, I was a little bit disappointed with because I genuinely thought maybe it should have auto aim or at least a zoom. It
I
should.
for like a first person, like with the Predator, like a first person with the Predator, like you were with the Soldier, would have been a lot more immersive.
Yeah, I think maybe just having the choice at least. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I prefer playing it like this. I prefer playing it sort of like overhead view and stuff. But actually, that's one thing that you couldn't get in the game. You couldn't get a lot of free range, like free motion for the camera. You couldn't move the camera really to any way you wanted. You couldn't change shoulder view. You
Yeah,
couldn't zoom, and yeah, I just found that really, really frustrating. To be fair.
yeah, yeah. Not being able to change your shoulders when you're going around a tree.
Mm.
Yeah,
But yeah, having the ability to change from, into first person or not, I think that,
yeah. Because I was really thinking that's how it was gonna be. Like I was like, oh man, because I played as the soldiers first, and
yeah.
yeah, they're in first person. So I was like, oh, that'll be amazing. I get to play first person as Predator, like first person through the trees and whatnot. Like that would have been amazing. And yeah, I was not able to do that, and that was really disappointing. But
Mm.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's still awesome being able to play as a Predator.
I mean, being able to play as the Predator is, it's like a long life dream
Yeah.
for us, I think, definitely.
If only there was like a random alien spawn game and one person like yeah.
Yeah, I did have the thought before, instead of just having 1v4, why not have 2v4 or 4v4, for example, or 4v fucking 12
Or
for
like
crying out
or,
loud. Do you know what I mean? Something like that would be epic. But
yeah, like you like the Predator and then another player could be like the Predator dog. Like that would be really interesting.
oh,
Like
play as the Predator, play as the Predator dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, you have like one Predator and then another player could be the Predator dog.
Huzzah!
His own.
I'll win. So that's how the stealth kill works then.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. And
Hmm.
I could have like like an alien or two, like on like their own two-person team. Like one person be like a face hugger, and then or you could have them start out like that. Have them start out as face huggers, and then you actually have to fucking lay an embryo in somebody to become an alien. That'd
They
be pretty.
do have a game like that. I think for the PC, it's AVP2.
Oh, for real? That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
it's like when you start as a well, basically when you start as the chest burster, for example, you actually start within the chest of the person that you're in, and then you have to claw your way out,
That's
and it's
awesome.
all in it's all in first person as well, and it's so graphic, it's amazing.
That's amazing. We sound like serial killers. Huh? That sounds amazing. Though.
Well, actually, now that you bring it up, I mean, I just a little bit of realism. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. I
And
mean,
hell,
like I love as we all know, it's like I love the Predator franchise. So I mean, I take the details. I do notice the details.
I'm into
Uh,
aliens, but I actually didn't know that there were that many games. Like really, I'm not on PC most of the time.
no, no, I'm same to be honest. If they don't come out on console, then I've got no bloody clue. I think I've
Yeah,
only played one. I've only played one AVP game on the PC.
really.
Hmm.
I've never. You were telling me that it was on PS3, and I didn't play that one. So I feel like such a disgrace to the Alien franchise.
It gets a lot of back talk actually, but there is a game on the PS3 and Xbox. It was that Alien Colonial Marines, and honestly, especially like the online. I mean, yes, it's a bit glitchy. Don't get me wrong, but say like if you can get a decent game with like like a couple of your mates and that all playing, it's good. It's enjoyable, and same with AVP as well.
You were helicopter, weren't you?
What's up?
In the game, you ran up to this chopper.
Yeah, I got to the chopper.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just noticed that, and I was like, don't play it off like you weren't trying to take that helicopter. Oh, sorry. But yeah, what were you saying about the alien colonial?
Oh yeah, I guess it does actually get a bad rep, like in ratings and stuff, and critics and things like that, especially like online. Obviously, that's where you get all. That's where you get it all.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all critics? I like to make up my own mind.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, I
Thoughts,
understand
thoughts, and opinions are just like assholes. Everyone has one. We don't need to give a flying fuck about him.
I've got two, but yeah, that's from like before I was born. No, I'm joking. Just joking. Uh,
I didn't hear what you said, Broski. Sorry.
do you not? Oh, it's good. Don't worry. It's fine. I thought the climbing up the tree was pretty awesome. Like,
Hmm.
it's a tree. It looks like a bear going up the tree. Whoa. It looks like a black bear climbing up a tree, man.
Yeah, man. Can
Right?
you full screen this, please, Broski?
Yeah, of course. So right here, yeah, you like looking over one shoulder, trying to shoot over the left side of the branch is like horrible.
Yeah, it's not made for left-handers at all. A thing that really pissed me off. I know it's supposed to be an advantage for the fire team, but well, first thing I noticed, I think I did actually mention it again in that video where it was just like, shit, what was I saying? Sorry, broski, I'll be right with you.
Don't worry.
No, the time has stopped. I hope it's fucking recorded everything, because if it hasn't, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, broski, if you want to find like a video where it was me and you playing, I think that'd be quite entertaining.
You have one here?
It should be in the list on the YouTube, yeah.
Okay. On the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Sounds
It
like,
sounded like such an old person there.
yeah, they sound like an elderly person, like on the YouTube.
I'm sure you can see that stuff on that YouTube thing
Yeah.
over
My
there.
grandson showed me on the internet. Yeah, on that internet thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
on
So
that
I was
internet squiddly diddly.
so I don't know which one of these we would have done together.
It's probably one of the later ones in a way, like further down. Live Gamecast sounds like promising.
And hang on a second. I need to look out the window real fast and see if my dogs are still there.
Yeah, no, bros, no worries.
Was this you playing against some other people, or
Probably. I just wanted to. I think I just recorded a lot because I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of stuff on there, you know.
Yeah,
So it might be in later in the video.
we were talking at this time. But
Yeah.
oh, this is when we first started playing. You were like, "I'll do the so you should do the tutorial first," and I was like,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
"I don't think I
because
will." I was like, "I don't think I will. I think we'll just jump in and figure this out." And you were all like, "Yeah, okay, okay."
that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah. And that's how I like to jump into a lot of games.
You are broski. Sorry.
I said that's how I like to jump into a lot of games. Like I just like I don't need no damn tutorial. We'll figure this shit out. There's only like fucking 50 something buttons. All right.
So are you in this one?
I don't think so. I don't
You
think so.
must be in next one then, broski.
All right. Let's go ahead and fast forward
Oh,
by 5.
fast forward this one. It could be a quick game.
Did you try to kill that cow? Were you able to kill that cow?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's cows, but there's definitely like boars in there, like pigs.
Oh, I
Um,
feel like some capybaras or whatever.
do you remember the pigs in the game that you could kill?
No,
You got extra points for doing it. You got extra experience points for doing it. But
I don't look. I don't run around looking for animals to kill that I'm not planning on eating. I'm sorry.
it's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. Get over it. And you play that fucking hunting game, dude.
Yeah, I know. That is absolutely true. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
So
So,
shame on you.
yeah, shame on me. I know I'm not gonna. All right, next time we play this and we both have it, I'll kill some pigs, kill baby
Gonna
virtual,
make some bacon.
make some bacon, feed to the predator.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't it be really cool though if you could take the pigs and use them as bait? You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
take them and like use their fucking body heat, like as a lure. Like if you could heat up a room, like with a pig or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just smell.
Oh, excuse
Up
me.
with dead pigs, you know. Hopefully, like the predator's infrared will pick that up.
I just struggled hearing you there, broski, a bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you want me to turn this down? Yeah, I'm just turning
Yeah, if you don't mind, just a little bit.
Okay, there we go. Pretty much muted. Yeah, but it's yeah. So, what were we saying? You didn't make it out of the blast radius, motherfucker.
No, that was a problem that I did have. I think it was with the servers. I'm not the biggest fan of not being able to pick and choose the matches or the games that I want to play, especially if it's only limited to online gameplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But did you notice that when we were partied up with two other players on our friends list, not one of us was the predator. We were always the
Yeah.
elite fire team.
Except for that once, that last time when it was you and me, I was the predator. That was the only time that happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got lucky if it was just like the two of us. But if it was in a match where there was more than two, I don't think we had a chance to play as the Predator really. It would
Yeah,
always have just like some single player, um, and that would be quite infuriating.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would rather pick and choose the game.
yeah.
Uh,
Even if it was you could have like four predators versus like 16 people, and then have like a four-player predator team.
exactly. I mean, you could have like different team matches,
Yeah,
different game matches, different game styles.
predator versus bigger predator or whatever. Yeah, the
Yeah,
super
man.
big predators. Yeah. So it says to press X. Damn, we're watching a video. I'm looking around for my PlayStation controller. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It gets confusing sometimes, doesn't it?
yeah, really does. So I can't
Um,
even hear this. I'm just fast forwarding until I see us both in a party.
yeah, man, that's no worries.
So
I think one of the other problems as well was the connectivity, because obviously, if you're partnered up with a bunch of random players, a lot of the time their connection is not good. It sucks.
yeah,
It's like I can understand if me and you have a bit of a lag between connection. We're on different sides of the fucking globe.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh yeah, I understand. Like it's that's understandable. Like
If you were able to pick regions, for example, I think that would be a lot better.
yeah, it wasn't. It was. Didn't we have trouble like getting into the same room? Oh no, that was a Call of Duty game. That's right.
Mm.
That's right. Gave us no choice. Wouldn't let us play one on one and shit. That was weird. So am I in this one? I'm not. You just played a lot without me. My God, man, I feel so left out.
I'm sorry, broski.
No,
I was just genuinely waiting for you, to be fair.
no, I'm just joking. It was good. It was good. 30 minutes. Didn't That's when we started recording together, and we both set it to 30
It
minutes.
must be. It's got to be one of them. It has to be
So I don't know. Let's fast forward here.
15, 20 minutes in.
Yeah. God, you played without me so much. So depressing. I'm joking. I'm joking. Uh, if not, I have a couple videos of us playing together. Yeah.
So again, we'll need to sort of just skip through them.
Oh yeah, my
Sorry,
bad.
man.
No, no, it's all good. I'm stoned and I'm sitting here and I'm like, all right, all right. So let's go ahead and just bam, let's get up to like 5 minutes. Ready? All right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think our thoughts or opinions are gonna really affect the game coming out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't think they'll give two flying fucks. I've actually emailed.
It
Have
would
you?
probably be better to get on their Discord. Like I know a lot of people are using Discord to get in touch like directly to the developers right now.
Yeah.
That idea.
The I don't know how to do it. I don't have it on my phone either. So honestly, I really can't
Oh hey,
think of putting that, sorting that out. What's up, broski?
the Bethesda team is like they're really nice. They help me out whenever I like bought some in-game currency and it glitched out. That team helped me out pretty well. Like that was horrible, and I didn't even think about it at the time. Okay, so am I in this one with you?
Uh, doesn't look like it.
Yep. Nope. Ah. Meh. All right. The game it really was interesting as hell though.
What's that, mate?
I said the game really was fucking like interesting as hell. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was fun. I mean, again, I think there was a lot that can or that should be changed. Did you notice that if you got hit by the predator, especially when he came and like slashed you with his wrist gauntlet, then after about 2 or 3 hits, you were fucked. You were gone.
Yeah, like you were down.
Yeah, and then before you knew it,
Took out two of your team members with it. Like, yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong, but that's also the thing. It's like bullets didn't seem to be deflected from the armor. It just seemed to fucking hit the predator immediately, and it was just like, it a lot of the time it was struggling. You struggle just to stay alive.
yeah,
I think that's what I mean with like the backstory as well. It's like as the player, you know that there's a predator there.
yeah,
So, you should have like a briefing of, if they had some type of briefing for your character, like have your character in a briefing room or something like that. And it's like we've had reports, men, of
The area, no,
yeah,
terroristic.
we've had a reports, men, of a predator inbound on this location. Comlinks Communications and Intel have told us that this one. They
Sounds
said,
like
oh, this one may be linked to a visit back in Central Africa or somewhere like that, or like in the Nahava Desert or something, you know.
that sounds like that could be pretty crazy.
Just like because obviously when you play as the elite team, all you want to do is just find and kill the fucking predator
Yeah,
because it's just easily done sometimes, you know.
yeah, especially when you're all three like or four coordinated with each other and you all hit them at once.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you guys couldn't get me though. You guys couldn't get me down.
There
No.
was no lock on though. There was no lock on system at all, which was quite frustrating.
Yeah, I was all right with that. Like, I'm not much for lock on.
Mm.
Like,
I don't mean like auto lock. I don't mean like auto lock by any means necessary. I just
like,
feel like if he's at least in the vicinity, then it helps.
yeah,
Because a lot of the time like the predator would just run straight past you and all of a sudden like be slashing, well, yeah, be tearing your spine out.
yeah. It was pretty crazy that he could do that too, because that one guy did that to me. Like, he got me down
Mm.
and he walked up and ripped my spine out, just like he did to that guy in the movie. Can't remember his name. Bob, the Indian guy.
Oh, Billy.
Billy. Yeah, Billy
Yeah.
Bob. Yeah, just Bill. Yeah, Bill. Billy.
Billy played by oh my word, what's his name now?
Yeah,
Uh, Landrum, Sonny Landrum.
yeah. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Shit.
it was Sonny Landrum.
I love the way that Arnold said it though. Billy. Yeah, it was
What's
great.
good, Billy? So spooked.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
the nose he had made.
What's that?
I don't remember what he said. I don't remember. I'm thinking of a line from the Riddick movie where it was all like that nose of his got him spooked or something. Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh shit, dude, that predator is like coming for your ass. Looks like you've almost got him down though. My God.
Yeah, I noticed that though. That's the thing that really fucked me off because it's like if you had more than 2 or 3 players shooting at the predator at once, you've got no chance. You've got no chance as the predator. But I mean, if you are just sort of like one or two trying to shoot him down, you ain't got a fucking chance.
Yeah, you let the damn chopper leave you. Holy shit. You
Yeah.
were you were like ready to get that predator. You were like, come on now, motherfucker. I got the helicopter.
Yeah, because it was strange at first. There wasn't any like indication that the chopper would be leaving, you know? But then later on, I think like a few days later, or like a couple of hours later, um, in the game it started. There was like a little green bar that said, "Oh, countdown meter for chopper to leave." I did like this bit though, you know, like where you had to hold the predator's corpse. I didn't see that very often.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yes, it was brilliant. So like if you successfully take the predator out, and it doesn't self-destruct. I don't understand. Did you see that thing where you could try and defuse the wrist gauntlet?
No, I did not see that. But that sounds
Mm.
amazing.
It's amazing, but there's no indication on how you do it at all.
Probably be like square or something. I don't know. Damn,
No.
walked around that corner like reloading still. Damn.
Yeah, man. I took the bullet to the face.
Yeah, man. You're dropping them pretty well with the shotgun though.
Yeah, I thought yeah, the shotgun was pretty awesome. I think the what is it, the 12, the double A12 or something? Double
Uh,
A112 automatic shotgun.
Yeah. That,
Oh, yeah, that was lovely. I loved it.
yeah. I didn't actually get to level up that far. I didn't get to play that much. I didn't want to play alone. You went offline because you were gonna get some sleep, and I was like, damn, I'll play
To
tomorrow.
be honest, Brusky, I honestly thought that that's what you'd be doing. So I do apologize.
No, no, it's not your fault. I could have played it, but yeah, I only played it with you because it was just
I
one of
mean,
those.
yeah, I mean, for me, it was just one of them. Like, I'd obviously been waiting to play this game for so long. I
Yeah,
wanted to take full advantage of that weekend.
I remember hearing you talk about it. Yeah, like fucking awesome.
Yeah, man,
I,
non-stop. I
I,
know, I couldn't be annoying with that shit.
Oh, it's cool. I love being able to use the mud to that was
Oh yeah, the mud. Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome. That was one of the coolest features I think. The not being able to lay down really got to me. Like really got to me. Like you should have been able to lay down on your face and on your back. So that way you could crawl under shit on your back and look up at the trees and then the predator could look down and shoot you through like some logs or whatever, like in the movie.
Yeah, I mean that is the thing. There is a definitive lack of stealth within the game because I mean, let's face it, when you started playing first as the Predator, it's like the first thing that you do, you go into thermal vision and you can
I
find that indicator on where they are or
I
where the
I didn't
closest human beings are.
I didn't even know that until like the end of the match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember we were playing, and I was just following the gunfire. Like I heard gunfire, and I was like, "Where the fuck is that?" And I'd come to you guys, and yeah, and then at the end of the match, you were all like, "What about your thermal vision?" And I was like, "How do I use thermal vision?" You were like, "I don't know if I should tell you." And then I
Yeah.
please tell me. And you were like, "Yeah, all right, it's this." And I think it was like down on the directional pad or something. And I was
Yeah,
like,
something
"Ooh."
like
And then I saw you guys again, and that's when I really laid into you guys. And I kept downing you guys, but you kept reviving each other. Yeah. By the end, I think I killed two of you though.
well, I mean, that's the thing. Honestly, sometimes I know that there's it does like a skill perk thing, like it does in Call of Duty, you
Yeah.
know. And I know that it says like you can interact with things a lot faster, but that shouldn't be a perk. That should just be automatic within the game because it's hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
You've got bullets flying around you. You've got things fucking crackling and exploding and
Yeah. It is.
did you notice as well, actually, did you notice as well that when it was, if you were unlocking these lockers, like these loot boxes as well, I was getting duplicate stuff all the time. So getting
Yeah.
a duplicate meant that obviously you'd get the plus 75 points there.
Yeah. That's how the Elder Scrolls shit works when you're getting crates and shit.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing, if you're spending like 500 points for one crate and you get 375s, you're still losing out on like 200 points there, really. And for what? For nothing.
Yeah. For nothing. Yeah. Yeah. And there
So
was.
it just doesn't seem right, does it? You know what I mean?
That's kind of how it is in the Elder Scrolls too. Like when you buy the crown crates, you have to spend real money on the crowns, and then you buy the crown crates, and you can cash in the shit you get for crown gems, which you can
Yeah.
only buy certain shit with, but you can only use crown gems to get them. So it is kind of interesting, but it is. I think it's another marketing technique to get people to spend real money on video game currency. It works.
Yeah, it works
It works.
because there are people out there who can, you
Don't
know,
yeah
and
don't
do. So
too much. I know I do that a lot. I do.
no, man, it's understandable.
I've done it with Grand Theft Auto because I mean, when you got like a full day and shit, you don't have time to come home and then like spend all your time like making money in GTA. Like, so I've spent a little bit on GTA as well. Like, yeah,
You lazy motherfucker.
not lazy, man.
And there I was thinking that you had all that fucking hard-earned cash.
I do. Like, I did earn like all that cash, and I'm actually thinking about going in just a little bit because right now you get three times money and shit for the arena war stuff, and I really want in on that before it disappears. Like I really want. You want to go do that with me?
Yeah,
Just
sure, by all means.
we'll do some arena war and get some money. Like it's three times money right now.
Well, I think we've got quite a lot of information and a lot of critique. Definitely a lot of yeah, a lot of criticisms out. Definitely, but I think honestly, it's not to slag the game off. It's constructive criticism. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
As I say, it's like during them videos, like during that first video, I even said, like to myself, I
Uh,
was like, "Oh my god, how is this even stealthy? It sounds like the fucking Hulk is approaching."
yeah,
And this was like when you were running on mud and water and grass. I mean, yes, you could hear like a bush, like thistle or something every now and again, but
yeah,
it's like if you're running on like muddy water, I
yeah.
mean, it's gonna slap. It's gonna, it's not gonna be a boom 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 boom,
Sounded like a mammoth running across the fucking jungle.
innit?
Like a fucking elephant. Yeah, a mammoth, an elephant, whatever. Those big mastodons. Yeah.
The big hairy elephant. That one. That one.
Yeah. I really hope that they can like bring one back from into existence. Like, yeah, given like
Oh,
60 to 100 years. That'd be
haven't
really,
they? I mean, they found remains, haven't they? They found remains of like woolly mammoths and stuff, haven't they?
yeah. And I think that's awesome. So like, yeah, they found them like perfectly preserved, like some of them, so they could use like semen from their frozen scrotums. Yeah.
Haven't they done that?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I know that at one I was watching a documentary and at one point there was like no more male rhinos left, but they had like frozen semen and they impregnated the last two females. So I'm like, technically, isn't that bringing back an extinct animal? Technically, it was not able to survive on its own anymore. Like it was extinct. Like
Yeah.
there were only females there. Yeah. So I'm like, damn Jurassic Park.
Dum 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 dum. Dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum.
Fuck yeah. We should so do. Oh, Predator just fucked you up. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, we should do that and make a
Oh,
techno.
can we let's just rewind that, see that footage again, and actually see how many times he actually hit me before I go down? I'll guarantee you it's like 3 or 4 times.
Uh, let's see how it
So,
happens. This is
so I'm
about
at full health here. I'm at full health here.
yeah. You watch you walk around this corner here, and there he is. Whoop! One,
Boom.
two, three, four. It was like four to me.
Four. About four. Did you see then? So it went from 150 to 114 or something to like 70. It
Yeah.
was that's some ridiculous calculation of health consumption there.
I really think I think if anything, like it's a bit too many hits. Like he's slicing you with like a 3 foot blade. You know what I mean? Like if anything, I think it should take like two. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but I
No, no,
disagree.
no, no. I completely agree with you. I honestly do completely agree with you. I mean, yeah, maybe in that circumstance, then only have the risk gauntlet available for
Short time.
uh,
Yeah.
not even for a short time, just for like
So,
heavy blow kills,
oh
like
yeah.
heavy attacks. Because I'm sure there were fucking buttons that we weren't even using. But I mean, imagine not just having like your normal melee button. And obviously that's just you punching, because you're gonna get punched by the predator. I mean, fucking hell, it sent Arnold flying.
Yeah, I mean that was the one primary weapon that I used to like take you guys down. Because to be honest, it was hard to hit you guys with that fucking
Yeah,
laser.
man, I tried. I tried with the smart disc, man, and it just went wherever the fuck it wanted. It was ridiculous,
Did
and
you
the
not
spear as well,
like
just
control it?
was ridiculous. Yeah, you couldn't. I couldn't aim it for
Oh,
shit. You have to be stood in front of a person, directly in front of a person, in
dude,
order to hit them successfully.
like I imagined you'd be able to throw it and curve it around a corner, you know,
What?
like the smart disc. Like I imagine you'd be able to throw it and like yeah, spin it around a corner.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to control it, but I don't know what happens with it, because the first time I tried to control it, I remember on the right analog stick I pressed up and it it went flying down and it flew into the ground, and then I had to go fucking pick it up. I couldn't do it.
You
Didn't
serious?
come back to me.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks. That
Um.
could be pretty awesome though if you think about it. If you could if you could throw it at a player and take out one guy and hit the tree next to him and make the other guy be distracted by it for a second, you could use that as a misdirection. Like
I just honestly think I think auto aim specifically for like for something like that. I think that would be helpful, because even though it is fun to try and control the smart disc,
yeah,
it was like, again, the first time I tried it, I lost control and I had to go and claim it back. The second time I tried it, I didn't have any functionality of it whatsoever. I got no control of the smart disc. All I could do was watch it in the camera, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Same thing again. It went into a wall, and then I had to go collect it. Yeah, I mean, I just think in that sort of situation, if you have it selected and you've got an enemy in front of you, it just highlights it immediately and just goes, and then you can throw it and it'll go for that target and don't even need to kill him,
what?
but could still hit him.
Yeah, yeah. I see you chasing a pig with a knife right now, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? You're all like, come here, piggy. I'm gonna carve you up.
I'm gonna carve your name into them. That's what I love about Mac. The fact that he is a complete psycho. When you actually watch it, when you watch the movie,
Oh wait.
and you watch it in in that thought process that Mac is a complete psychopath. It's a lot more enjoyable watching him go like cuckoo.
Yeah. I like the part when he was all like, "You give opposition away one more time, I'll bleed
Nope.
you."
I live here.
Yeah.
Got that?
It's fucking amazing. Got that, brother? Or some shit. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember in the on the TV cut version actually, because you know like they cut it for TV, they edit it and stuff.
Yeah. Make it
It
like
was
TV and shit. Yeah.
yeah on that scene it was they changed it to you ghosting us. Got that? I don't care who you are back in the world. You give up position one more time, I'll bleed you real quiet. Got that? And then obviously backed off. So it's like it cut off half of it and then fucking replaced it. And I was like, oh no. So
You know
yeah,
what? There's there. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say original editing or nothing for me.
Yeah. There's one movie, and I don't know if I'm the only one that remembers this in the world or not. So I remember watching The Lost World Jurassic Park, like growing up, you know.
Mhm.
And there was a part, the part when he goes to the island to get his girlfriend back, Ian.
Mhm.
So there's a part when she goes and she's taking pictures of the Stegosaurus, and he's all like, "Look, she's got to touch it. Whenever she sees something, she's gotta." And like if you look in the versions now, it cuts off right before he says she's got to touch it, and because I swore he said that again, but like I haven't seen a version where he said that since
Huh.
since VHS was like still around.
Oh, the good old days of VHS.
Yeah, and now it's like they've cut that part out where he was all like, when
Mm.
she's gotta touch it, and they've like cut out him saying touch it, like she's gotta touch it, and it's like just a little part, but I'm still like, why is that not in there anymore? God damn it, I want more Jeff Goldblum. Like, why would anybody do that?
Yeah, man.
Why would anybody?
Well, going back to the Predator, I'm not changing subject, brother. I do apologize.
Oh, that's fine.
Going back to the original Predator, actually, do you know the on the VHS, there's certain like goofs and there's certain like goofs and there's certain mistakes within the film that I used to pick out when I was a kid. I remember what was the first one when they first find the plane. Oh no, not the plane. When they first find the helicopter in the trees, you can see that there's a hook. You know that they've got the grapple thing, and
Oh, it's like winched up in the tree. Yeah.
yeah, it's like wenched up onto the helicopter that's up in the tree and everything, and you can see as Pancho's like climbed up to the top, he's unbuckled the grapple hook by mistake, and it's just kind of like loose.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember catching that, and there was another one. Actually, yeah. Do you know the part where Mac and Dylan are sort of like buried underneath that log?
Yeah.
And they're just about to sort of ambush the predator because Mac's just gone insane, and um,
I'm gonna
you
have you.
know,
I'm gonna
I'm
have
go-
you.
I'm gonna have me some fun.
He sounded like he had asthma so fucking bad, dude. I was like, oh my god, dude. Don't die trying to get to him.
Well,
Well,
like
I was rooting for Max so bad. I was like, get that motherfucker. You gotta carve
I
his,
know, right? You did think,
yeah,
yeah, you'd
his name.
think that it was going to be quite an entertaining sort of.
Yeah, I was really disappointed that he went out like that. I was like, God damn it, Predator. Jesus. Damn it.
Well, as I say, it's like Dylan goes and follows him, and obviously he's making so much ruckus through the bushes and trees and everything, and then all of a sudden you just hear this turn around, and it's just like a whoa, and then obviously he's following the voice until he just kind of like
Guys.
no, he just kind of like grabs like puts his arm around him and like tugs him underneath the trunk, and he's talking to him.
Yeah, he like holds his mouth shut and he's all like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I see there's during that scene, if you look, as I say, this is only in the VHS now. They've digitally like got rid of it
Yeah.
now. I think it's like just like a black barrier or something, but you used to be able to see like the like the microphone for the actors to talk in because obviously they were speaking so quietly.
Yeah.
Um, Oh yeah, and obviously like you could see like the rough outtakes as well of actually when the predator does kill Mac, you could see whoever, like the stuntman that's wearing the suit, is like holding on to someone's arm because obviously he's going to lose balance.
Have him on stilts or something, or was it just a big guy?
No, I think it was just a big guy, but I think the position, the way that they sort of had the camera and the way that they had him, they had to have him up quite, they had to have him quite high up, so he would have lost balance and stuff as he would have like come off these steps. So he was obviously holding on to an assistant or someone at the time, but you can kind of see the image of them holding on to someone's hand. What was the next one? Oh yeah, and I think the last one was obviously like when Dylan loses his arm. I mean, even though you can see like the segment of his you see like his arm's being torn off, like when he's been plasmid by the predator.
I love how he was still pulling the trigger. That was fun.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as I say in the VHS, you can still see his his real arm just sort of tucked in behind his back, only for like a split second. But
That was like,
yeah, man, I used to analyze that film to death.
yeah, I still do that with the Jurassic Park, and I just actually saw for the first time that it was a big robot like a couple weeks ago. Like I knew it was a big robot for years now, but
Mhm.
I actually saw it and noticed it was like not a real T Rex, and I was like, oh.
Uh,
So like the part when it's like hanging over the truck and the kids are arguing to turn off the light,
yeah,
like
yeah.
every
Oh,
time
and it's using its head. It's like
yeah,
bashing against the
yeah,
car.
got his feet in its shit. No, no, like when it's just standing there and the camera's like off behind his left shoulder and he's looking down, like every movement that he makes and stops, it's like the robot shakes like when it stops, and it's a goddamn robot. But
Goddamn robots.
goddamn robot. But no, yeah, it was I don't know. It's still awesome because it's not CGI. It's actually a fucking real T Rex. Well, some parts were CGI, but still, they actually made a big T Rex. Like fucking awesome. Like good work. Well on you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I mean, that's what I was talking about with that Itsy Bitsy. I mean, like with the puppeteering work and everything, it was so impressive. It did remind me of The Thing.
The Thing. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I downloaded it, so I've just gotta watch it in a little bit.
I think you'll enjoy it, brother.
Yeah,
Love
bro.
to hear your review on it.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait. Are you on your PlayStation right now?
No, but I'm thinking about maybe if you're wanting to.
Yeah, I'm actually loading into Arena War right now. I was like about to send you an invitation.
Oh, you motherfucker! You didn't even tell me. Right? Okay.
My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and get ready to send you an invite to a party if you want to do that. I'm still in the party from earlier. It looks like. So you know what
And
I was?
about you're on about GTA again, are you? Or on about GTA?
Yeah.
As I say, that was a thought that I had earlier. Like we were talking about games and stuff and how to advance in games.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's actually just one more thing I want to say about the Predator. There needs to be more gore.
Yeah. Right. There's not
Did
enough.
you notice? Yeah, there was hardly any gore in that. There
There's
was
just
like
blood.
no gore whatsoever. Yeah, a
Yeah.
bit of blood.
Yeah. Like I was thinking you were gonna be like you blow some fucking limbs off or something like
Yeah,
like
yeah, man. I mean, like literally with that big fucking with like the wrist gauntlet thing. I mean, you could like tear some fucker's arm off with that thing. I
yeah.
mean, the Predator could literally tear some fucker's arm off if it chose to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But yeah, so we're on about GTA and everything. And have you ever seen that movie Gamer with that fella Gerard Butler?
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. And that other guy, the bad guy, he's my favorite. He's like one of my
Oh,
favorite.
Michael C. Hall,
Yeah,
the
Mike.
guy that played
Oh, yeah,
Dexter.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
Love
actually
Michael
that
C.
guy's
Hall.
a fucking legend.
Yeah, dude, he is fucking amazing. Like, holy shit.
Is he?
I've never seen a role with him where I wasn't convinced of whatever he was doing. Like, it's
I
fucking.
remember yeah, man. I mean, I remember the first time ever sort of laid eyes on him. It was in that series 6 Feet Under, but I was too young at the time to understand the whole sort of genre and culture and episodes of it, So I never really watched it, but I do remember the cast, obviously, and obviously I just got into Dexter because I mean Dexter is just fantastic.
Yeah, Dexter is the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You ever read the comics?
No, I didn't know there were. I don't find my.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we have a comic book store around here anywhere. We may. I don't know.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, I don't find myself reading many comics. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry. I feel like a disappointment to you already.
You are, son. You are.
sorry, Papa. I'm sorry. So you know what I was thinking the other
No,
day?
don't come to Papa. You're a disappointment. Naming.
So I was thinking about this last night when I was playing. I was playing this with Big Boss last night. And I was riding around, and I was like, you know what we could do? Like, there's a lot of like role play shit we could do. Like, I saw a city bus, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm in the bus from Speed. Dennis Hopper just called me. I need somebody
Nice.
to come and rescue me. And nobody. And I was like, fuck. And
What,
then
Keanu Reeves can come to the rescue, or Sandra Bullock?
no, nobody. I was just expecting another player to drive up beside the driver's side door. Yeah, no, nobody came to my rescue.
Two man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I also thought I was like, you know what? We can like get it still a cop car, pull somebody over, and just be like, "What's the hurry there, Speedy?" You know, like an Australian guy. Yeah,
I've just thought of something amazing. Speed 3, right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Speed 3,
yeah. I'm with you.
Toon Man's mix.
That sounds amazing.
Imagine it, right? Because I mean, I don't know if you've seen the second one with William Dafoe and obviously Sandra Bullock and the fella that was
Well, on the boat. Yeah.
yeah, on the boat, on the motherfucking boat.
Oh,
Um,
big motherfucking boat.
big motherfucking boat. But yeah, um,
Yeah.
it has both appearances in both films. It has appearances of Toon Man. You know, like that. The sort of comedic fella.
No, I don't know.
So it's the guy. It's the guy who Keanu Reeves steals the car of and the phone, but he ends up like smashing his car to pieces. Oh well, he ends up ripping the door off.
Yeah. I can't see the guy's face in my head.
So it's just a black guy. Looks like Coolio a bit.
Oh, does he? Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
love Julio.
Yeah, man. Love me some Coolio. But I mean, I think that was kind of like the sort of the look at the time, you
Yeah.
know, sort of like. But anyway,
It was
um,
90s, wasn't
so
it?
yeah, it was in the 90s. So I mean, you had like a short appearance of Tune Man in the first movie, and he was also towards the end quite a major character, almost in the second movie. So imagine that, like, if it was, you could mix it with like the first Die Hard. He's like, I don't know, with his wife, and you know, he's in a mall with his daughter, and the mall's taken over by like fucking terrorists or something, and he's like, "Oh my God, not again! I'm sick of this motherfucking shit," you know, and he ends up like,
And he finally ends. He's like, man, fuck this. It's time for me to be the hero. I'm tired of this shit.
yeah, man, could you imagine that? But it's just like
Yeah.
we have to keep this escalator going at least 4 miles per hour, otherwise it's
And
gonna
then
blow up.
I think it would be really funny too to have like Keanu Reeves show up at the very end after he's done save the day. Too late, motherfucker. I've handled this, or some shit like that. You know?
Oh man, yeah, definitely, absolutely. Have you heard about
Well,
Matrix 4 and what's happening with that?
no, I have not. Are they really doing another one?
It's, apparently so. I don't know if it's been cancelled yet, but I imagine so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Are you on PS4 yet?
Mm-mm.
You motherfucker taking your sweet ass time.
YouTube if possible.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. But there was a guy in the series, and his name was Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. I like it.
He was like, my name is Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus.
Vitiligo. Vitiligo is the opposite of what Michael Jackson had. Yeah, so he thought he was white and shit. It was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Vitiligo.
What are we doing on this again? I completely forgot. Oh yeah.
Looks like we're getting in a plane, and then from there, I don't know. No, bro, that was such a smart ass response, wasn't it? Looks like we're getting in a plane.
Regular fucking Sherlock Holmes here. To infinity and beyond. Come, Woody. We need some fucking Kenny Loggins. Fucking aerial attack. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, yep.
Oh. Oh, damn, I need to get into first person, but... Danger zone! Oh, motherfucker. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, shit. Oh!
Oh no, just you, me and him? Oh god, no. I'm gonna put some distance between me and this asshole.
That was awesome.
Okay, that's good. Come to me.
You got this, broski. You got this. Damn. Yeah, man, you missed him. Just by a fucking... well, quite a few pixels. Fatality.
Fatality. I love how I just flipped it upside down and was like, come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Good stuff.
It's upside down kill.
Nice.
I was trying to get him, I was like taking him up to the mountains. Oh, I love the space paint we have. We actually look like some of Joker's fucking.
You look like Willy Wonka and his meth head friend.